Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Sunday edition of the Corporate Gamer broadcast. I am your host, Corporate Gamer. Yes, I am back after a week. Last time that I streamed was last Sunday, sorry. But I am back tonight. I am continuing with Murder Whispers of a Machine, another murder mystery. This time, it seems to be on another world, on a planet somewhere, or a post-apocalyptic Earth. I don't remember, to be honest, because it's been too long. I don't even remember where I was at or what I had to do next. However, we will resolve this right now. So, before getting back into it, it's been an insane week at work. I didn't have time. I worked really late every night, so I didn't really have any chance to stream. So I apologize. But I'm hoping that this week will be a little bit better because I miss it. And I do think the next one that I will be playing will be the DLC for Metro Exodus. That to me is I think it's a pretty slam dunk at this point. What I'm gonna play after that, I don't know, but yeah, let's get into it. Now, the thing that's weird about this game is that there's actually no save states. So it's whatever decision you make is the decision you take till the end of the game, and either makes it easier or harder. So continue. All right, so I don't remember what I did last. Let's look at my notebook. Locked door. Alright. I think the last thing I had to do is go to the clinic. I had to go see the morgue.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
She's weird. She's very, very weird. Alright. Is there anything else?
I hope you can help the...
Okay, there's nothing else here. Let's go down. This guy is creepy, I have to admit.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
Walter.
What's your opinion on Volter, the robot maker?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
Yeah.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion about him one way or the other.
One way or another.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with a clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. What else?
I already examined the body at the crime scene. Nothing new comes to mind.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
All right.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so is there anything here I need to...
My picture of Alex. It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. She's wearing a brass... Hi, doofus. You're registered...
Let's find where this goes.
A razor-sharp surgical... No, this note is just... Would you say this clay could be used to create a mold of, say, a finger?
I'd say your clay is suitable for that purpose, yes.
Okay. So, motive of both murders are relatively the same. Same attack, more or less. She tried to defend herself. He did not. Which could probably mean that he evolved his killing style. He's mentioning that it's not necessarily a woman, it would be a man overpowering. But I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I have to reanalyze that. That's fine. Okay, there's nothing here. Smart scan. Oh, that was already taken. Alright.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
No.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
I had some...
Shoot.
No, I don't want
That's
anything.
enough questions.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Anything here?
I'll wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hand...
Sure. Is there anybody in the patient room? I love how nobody asks me questions. It's amazing. Yeah, there's nothing here. I don't know where to go next, though. Can I still not go in there?
I don't have any business in the school.
Okay, so I already went in here. I already went here. I already went here. There's nothing here. Town's entrance.
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa.
Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
I feel like
Hey, quick question. Is it safe to go to the apartment upstairs?
Well, sure. That area is unaffected by the damage.
All right, good. Thanks.
all right.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
By the way, I apologize if you see a lot of stuff that's repeating. I don't remember anything that I did last time, so I'm kind of going back into the swing of things. By the
All
way,
right,
welcome to
Maya's
whoever is
place.
watching.
Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
Hope that you're having a wonderful evening. Is there not a light machine? Is it Tam? Ah, there we go. Robot arm shelves, bed. All right.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
That sounds odd.
Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one.
Seems a little bit dark. Find it odd there's no light. All right.
Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one.
Nice
collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
Aw, it's not the type to get high.
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
But yet you're like a Data, you know everything.
A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's. Looks like various plant samples. This crude bed looks regularly used. Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway.
All right. There's literally nothing that this thing came up with. All right. Is there a light in here? Plants.
Not sure what kind of...
So there's nothing else here. Machine.
I have no clue what this thing does. But it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples.
Thank you. Alright, so there's nothing in here. At least as of yet. Well, maybe I use a scalpel for something.
A razor-sharp I don't see how those things... That action doesn't seem productive. That combination makes no...
There's nothing here. So let's see. Let's go back to Where's the town? Town square. Whoops. Let's go back to the town. And see if I go back to the police station and I ask about... Because I think the last time I got the information for the girl, Maya, whatever her name is. But I did not ask...
Katerina Berg. No, this note is just a reminder to myself.
Oh, maybe I didn't need to do that.
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together. Or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
I have a feeling I'm gonna go on the edge here and say that the person that murdered is the nicest person in the village.
Commissary?
Yes.
What do you make of this?
Not sure. But if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Right. I might do that if I can figure out who wrote this note. No, this note... no.
Okay. Molding resin.
I don't want to share that with him.
Molding resin. Alright, let's see where this leads.
Looks like an apartment building. Hi, doofus. I don't need to know... No, this note is... Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd,
Okay. That's the robot shop. I think I showed him everything I needed to. So I don't need to go in there. What do I need to do next? So there's nothing here. Let's go to the tower edge. See how that goes. And there's literally nothing here. That's pretty scary though.
I don't need to... Looks like an old hovercraft. Looks like an old hover...
Okay, that's a garden. Do I need to get anything from there?
Nice little garden. Surprised it gets enough sun here.
Oh, that was useless. Alright, okay.
Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
Okay. Well, that's that.
That's not the right...
I'm gonna try one more time, because I don't have the code for the door. I don't know how to fucking get it. I didn't notice any clues.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, a cop's gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
Very defensive there.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. Could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
No, this note. What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
Still won't open. The code lock must be blocking the door.
Thank you, Sherlock. Okay, so there's nothing here. You can go up.
I don't think.
Okay. Don't know what the hell I have to do next. Alright.
I don't think I need to go further north right now.
Okay.
That's not the right.
Okay, let's go back to the bar.
Replica of
Let's go back to the bar. Gotta ask the guy on the roof something. Let's see if I can get more information. The canteen. The canteen. Same guys. Hey, it actually keeps the settings, which is actually pretty good, cool.
Looks a bit over.
Okay, this guy left. There's nothing here. Okay. Nope, nothing here. And nothing here. Alright. Oh no. Let's just walk here. I don't know what to do next. That's what happens when you're off for like a week.
No, this. I don't need to know his. I don't need to show him. I don't think he'd be. I don't want to share. I don't want to share that with. A bottle of molding resin. A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It might also work as a glue.
Could I use this on the fucking... Oh my god, could I use... I don't even know if that would work, but we will try. Hello, whoever is watching on this Sunday. Thank you for passing by. It's the first time I am streaming in about a week. Yeah. Trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. I'm doing a horrible job. I forgot what I did. Okay. Now, my first inkling when I first started this was to put somehow to find the fingerprint on these numbers, but clearly that's not working. No, that's not what I want. No, that doesn't work. Fuck. I think I tried a bunch of things. There has to be a way of getting the code. I could try each and every one of them. There's 81 possibilities. But I'm not gonna do that. There has to be a way of getting this around. For fuck's sake. Alright. So So they walked all the way through here, so they went from there to there. You know what? I forgot to fucking ask. That's the one thing I forgot to do. It's weird that there's no footprints in here. It's weird, like it's really weird. I'm not gonna find anything with the bio because the footsteps led to this. See, it led to here.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Okay, so there's nothing here. Let's detect something new. I already took the clay. What happens if... Is there anything here? No, there isn't. Crops, crops, crops.
Lettuce, carrots, and something else. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least.
Tomatoes.
I'd say those are saffron crocuses.
School. School, town entrance. I went everywhere around here. I don't know what's missing.
No need to go back in. Looks like an old hover. Doesn't look like I can enter the museum.
They may miss something in the apartment. Footprint. No. Okay, Carl's bio. Nope, Maya's bio. Oh! Fingerprints. Matching fingerprints. Oh. Matching.
Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here. A hidden safe. Locked, unfortunately, but there's the keyhole. It's a fit. Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book.
Creed of the Conduit. I trust in mind. God is my mind's creation, conceived in my mind and born by it. God is my mind's extension, and like a child outlives his mother, so will God survive my mind's demise. Gerd, sister of hate, oh boy, sister of fate. A parent asks his future child, if you turn wicked, can I stop you? A second. Rein you in like a prancing steed, stomp you out like a fleeing spark. And the child replied, I can be failed and left forlorn, but never stopped nor made unborn. Belinda, sister of prudence, awake anew or break the day, you're welcome not to overstay. Do not rush, but please remember that which burned has turned to ember. He who raced upon the meadows now does rest in pleasant shadows. She who hurried but still was late, yet took her time to contemplate. Pilgrim's Prayer, I am invigorated by faith. 2. I gaze at skies to ensure that the path is clear. 3. I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. 4. I'm nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. I have found your haven, God, and may finally rest by your side. Huldra. Huldra, what is this? Dragon, boat? Dragon? This looks like a snake symbol on a rock. Okay. Let's, well, I found some things. Yay!
I don't need to show. I don't want to show.
Okay. Let's go back to the square. Let's go back to the...
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
What do you know about the Conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist classified.
Right. Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across anything related to them.
What do you know about the Conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist class.
Right.
Sort of.
Understood.
What do you make of this?
Some kind of reminder for a password?
Yeah, that's my theory too.
Oh, I forgot to read that, actually.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new Katerina.
Let's go see if the commissary Anderson is going to be any help.
Commissary?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait. Don't tell me these murders are terrorist-related.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I'll let you know.
Commissary?
He
Yes.
must be annoyed.
What do you make of this?
No idea. Something to do with a password?
Looks that way, yeah. I had a few...
By all means.
Oh, I already asked him that. Okay.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
New Katerina. That doesn't look good. The only other person that would know is this person.
I don't need to show her that. Are you familiar with the Conduit?
That old terrorist organization. What of it?
Well, have you ever heard about it still being around?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places. The lure of artificial intelligence will never be fully diminished.
Right, but you're not aware of anyone being more than a little interested.
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay, thanks.
He sounded kind of annoyed.
What do you make of this?
New Katarina implies there's an old Katarina. Perhaps this person assumed a different identity at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's see if we ask people around town about it.
I don't want to share. He's busy composing.
Let's go see the robot person.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way. You'll ruin something, or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Pops could rig my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
What do you think of the Conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nutjobs.
Give me a second.
Do you know anything about this book?
Wow, a conduit book. That's crazy illegal, right?
Yep. Terrorist propaganda. Ever seen anything like it?
Never. I love my robots. Don't get me wrong, but those people are quite unhinged. Wouldn't go near 'em.
Maybe you already have. The Nordson cell has been hiding in plain sight.
Creepy. You better go catch them fast, then.
What do you make of this?
No idea. But isn't that Maya Strand's handwriting?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
What do you make of this?
No,
It is.
Oh,
I'm off.
Well,
See
that's
you later.
interesting.
take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Okay, so
This was used as a book. It reads, Consul PW. Think new, Katerina.
it would be Maya. But if it's Maya, that would be like a telephone code? Um, sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's do this. Let's go here. I highly doubt it's going to be what I think it is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I don't even know if I'm overthinking this. I probably am. So that would be 4. 1, J, K, M. No. It's true, it's 3 digits, it's not 4.
This was used as a bookmark. In the book I found, it reads, Consul PW. Think new, Katerina. Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses. Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordsund for 2 years.
I'm not putting it together just yet. What the fuck is the clue? Maya's old.
This was used. It reads, Consul PW. Think new, Katerina.
New Katarina. New Katarina. New Katarina. New Katarina. Maybe there's something I missed in the apartment. Tower's Edge, maybe. That's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted, indeed. Let's go upstairs.
I already searched. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Consul PW, think new Katerina.
Maya Strand. New Katerina.
Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to North. Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Nice and thick.
That's what she
That
said.
action does.
Okay.
That combination. So, the murder victims were likely conduit members. If that's true, their activities must be somehow connected to the killings. I'm sure I have everything I need for the door code. I just need to figure out the exact numbers. Maya, the first murder victim, was brutally stabbed to death in the Nordson Museum by an unknown attacker. Carl Oscarson was fatally stabbed by an unknown assailant in the Nordson workshop hall.
All right. Fuck, what the hell is the freaking combo? When it's gonna hit me, it's gonna fucking hit me like a ton of bricks. I guarantee you. Just have to fucking put it together.
Some old
This actually spells out 101. I highly doubt that's what it is. I will try it. Probably not. Yeah, you can't even do 101. There's no zero. God damn it. Oh, back to the apartment. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. I can't freaking fast travel. Ah, boy. This sucks. Sucks a lot. No, it's not where I want to go. Town's entrance. Go back up. See, there's a thing over here, 101. What the fuck is... So, the... Apparently I have everything that I need. Apparently I have everything that I need in order to resolve this. Just don't know how or what am I supposed to resolve here. So as per the robot maker, the old Katarina, this note...
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out.
Was this...
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new Katarina.
New Katarina.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. This was used as it reads.
So I have everything that I need. She said so herself, so that means it's just a matter of finding the right combo. Oh. Sorry for that. Alright. So,
Hi, Doofus. You're registered. Katarina Berg. Born.
nope.
Katarina Berg. Katarina Berg.
May 13th. May 13th. No.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Can't be 802.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson.
Wait a second. Let's see. Um, uh,
For 2 years.
it's in. I know it's in that fucking. That's the. Come on. Why is this game being stupid? There.
Katarina Berg. Born Feb.
What's the other one?
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund?
So it's the day she came to Nordsund. No, that's not it.
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordsund on May 13th, 80 AR.
I'm so
With-
stupid.
Katarina Berg.
Yay.
Wow, a code and a fingerprint? These people have absurd safety concerns.
Well, we know who that is. And we have Clay. So let's go to the morgue. Fuck, I can't believe I didn't think of that before. I have to learn to pay attention to shit. Let's go to the morgue.
Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
Make a mold of Carl's finger. Find it kind of complicated, but should work. Don't make a mold. Why am I doing such a convoluted lengths of a corpse? Oh, it's not. It's her. Not him.
Maybe if it was Carl's finger. I have no reason to believe that Maya had access to the fingerprint scanner.
Oh, so I do have to make a. Okay. Well then.
Hey, what's that?
I just need a... I had some more things.
Shoot.
That's enough.
Okie dokie.
Alright, let's go back. Let's see if we resolved anything. Probably not. So, Mimir Road. Let's go here. Uh, 315. Right? Yeah.
That won't produce a fingerprint.
What the fuck do I have to do then? Clay and finger mold. So I have to go make the fucking finger?
A clay mold of Carl's finger. I should be able to create a replica of his finger inside, using some kind of castable substance. No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud. No. Looks like a logbook.
Where could I go and make a fucking... Have a castable substance?
A clay mold of Carl's finger. I should be able to create a replica of his finger inside, using some kind of castable substance.
That's a jail. There's nothing in here. Where do I go? Is there anything in here? Is it my quarters that there's something in there?
Looks purely decorative. That action... That combination...
Yeah, so it's not here. Is it the morgue person? It's not the school.
No.
What the fuck? Who the fuck am I supposed to go for the freaking mold?
A portable medical kit with all the essentials. That combination makes no sense. I don't see how... That action... That combination...
I'm being stupid right now. Very, very stupid. It's locked.
No
right?
use.
Where the fuck do I make a fucking... Is it the school? It's the only place I haven't gone.
I don't have any business in the school.
The artist?
No. And no.
Okay. I've literally gone everywhere. Where the fuck do I have to go? Give me a second here. Let me just find what it is. fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? That is so stupid. Anyways. I will make it. I will make it, damn it.
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it. A molded replica of Carl.
Yay! My god, is my, like, I would not be a good gumshoe, that's for sure. For fuck's sake, man. Yay!
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
Alright.
This was used as a bookmark. In the book, it reads, some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside. There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it.
Oxygen?
Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough.
Password. Okay.
Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it. Looks like something is missing here. Odd-looking thing. No idea what it's for. Big enough for 2 people. Recently used.
Okay. What does the letter say?
There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago. Looks like someone is expecting.
Nothing here. Okay. Okay. What's this password to this, though? Okay, so I should have everything I have because there's no one else to go. Let's read the letter again. That was a long fucking letter.
Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias?
Oops.
Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person. Anyhow, it's big. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be.
Yeah, so I'm starting to learn how this game is working now, and I'm kind of remembering how it works. So when there's a big lettered, everything capitalized, it's a sign. There's somewhere else I read prudent. The least prudent. Melinda's sister. Okay, so this is, I think, the only place where it says prudent, right? Yeah. Melinda. Worth a shot. Hey! Katarina Melinda Berg. Hope for available commands. Gestation 8 months, 12 days. Nutrient level 9.3%, which is low. Heart rate abnormal. Adjust oxygen levels using maintenance valve. Water filtration adequate. Fetal fluid blue concentration 4.47%. Normal. Estimated viability 84.5%. Press any key to continue. Wow. They're creating their test tube baby. Okay. I'm assuming of artificial intelligence if I put everything together. So, chamber open.
My God. I'm not sure how I feel about this. What the?
It's not too late. There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
What the fuck just happened?
That was unsettling.
You think?
They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina. But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there.
Oh, you don't have to re-enter. That's nice. Chamber close.
Some kind of live output of the womb tank is closed.
red light's still flashing.
Odd looking thing. No idea what it's for. I should stabilize the womb tank before I leave.
Normal. Oh, just using the maintenance valve. Okay. Yeah.
Ugh, it's stuck. Looks like something is missing. Odd looking. Some kind of live. The womb tank is closed.
Am I supposed to open it and then modify it? Chamber open.
No point. It's rusted stuck. This must be meant for the child in the...
How the fuck? Oh.
I don't see how those things work together. A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to cast different shapes. It... I don't see how those...
How the fuck are you supposed to work this out? I don't have anything to make it like lubricate this like a WD-40. Can't exactly just do that. Very, very interesting indeed. The fuck?
I don't see how those... That action does... That action... That combination... That action... That action... That action does...
Of course it isn't as productive to you, because it's fucking useless. Like, how the fuck do you work on the fucking... Oh, yeah.
All right, it's loose now.
This is annoying. Still abnormal. Fatal fluid concentration.
It won't turn any further.
Still abnormal. Okay.
Some kind of live.
There's no way of this could have been done a little bit better. Like seriously. Chamber status. Abnormal. Still abnormal. Also, chamber status. Chamber rules. Chamber status. Still abnormal. Okay. Still abnormal. Fuck.
It won't turn any further.
Seriously? It's abnormal. How do you know it's normal? Let's open the chamber first. I guess maybe the chamber has to be opened, I guess. Chamber open. Chamber status. Chamber status. Abnormal. Okay. This is painful. Chamber status. Abnormal. Adjust oxygen lasers and valve. There has to be a sound somewhere when I've hit the fucking proper thing. Yeah, normal. I will eventually get this. I don't know when, but I will eventually get this. Chamber status. Why is it always abnormal? You know what?
It won't turn any further. The heart rate looks good now. I'll keep the valve in this position. All right, seems stable. I should get going.
Chamber status. normal. And, chamber close. Pretend I was never here. Made it out of day one. Took me an hour and a half. Not too bad. Actually, it took me more than that. It was 3.5 hours, if I consider last time I played. Yay! Fun times. Hey, Psych, how's it going? I don't know when you chatted, but I just noticed it now. Alright.
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something. And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those two lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah, you can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the Conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the Academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I've been, I actually started cutting down on my errands a little bit. I order my groceries online, at least here in Montreal. They have a delivery service where you can order everything online. They pick and choose what you want. They deliver it to your house. So groceries for me takes about 15 minutes and another 15 minutes to put the groceries away when they get. And you pick a time slot, and they come between a certain time slot. Like for us, it's from 8 to 10 on Saturday morning. They usually about 8:30. Usually I get them. Groceries are done. Boom. Before, groceries would take me 3 hours running here, running there, and now I do it from the comfort of my house, and I'm really yeah. Oh yeah, for that. Well, there's other ways of doing exercise, but yeah, I just didn't want to be in line anyway to pay for shit. Also wanted to get away from Costco. I think Costco is what it's called in your neck of the woods as well. Okay, while that might be, censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress. Yes, this kind of thinking is incredibly dangerous. Have we heard nothing from our history? The relentless stance against those people always puzzled me. Aren't our Augs technically AI? Well, that might be. Censorship isn't the answer.
While that may be, censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress.
We've got an idealist in the ranks. Trust me, zealots like them can't be reasoned with.
I hope I'm not prying, but have you dealt with them personally?
Yes, I have, and we'll leave it at that.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
It's gotta be some kind of experiment, right?
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So, what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the Lady of the Hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
By the way, this is a story that's right up your alley. It's futuristic, dystopian Earth after what they call the collapse, which is basically a weird version of like Deus Ex, where you have humans that are augmented, and there's like a black market, and I'm solving a double murder, and it has to do with the Conduit, which is a bunch of fanatics that are a terrorist organization that are, their belief is they want to revive artificial intelligence. Anyways, it's a point-and-click adventure, which is right up your alley, so you may be interested in this. If I were indeed dealing with the Conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements turned bloody. Could be a lone vigilante with opposing views to the Conduit, picking them off one by one. Maybe it was a trained hitman from the organized enemy faction. One possibility is that this is simpler than we think, just some kind of relationship drama. Perhaps they had internal turned bloody.
If we are indeed dealing with the Conduit, perhaps they had internal disagreements. Turned bloody.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
Well, I got that little, that's nice. I got that little,
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No. You were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to figure myself out.
Huh. Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
Well, that was weird.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around.
Okay. Well, that's fine. What's in my book? Alright. So let's go to the police station. By the way, there's no safe station.
My head. Something is happening. Whoa.
Tutorial amnesia. Inflict short-term memory loss on close target. The person is confused and forgets what occurred in the last few hours. The effect wears off after some time. Alright. So I'm getting closer to this one, which is empathetic. Empathetic and assertive.
Agent England. Good. You're up.
Morning, gentlemen.
We were just going to see if you were awake. There's been a freak accident of sorts.
It's probably best for you to see for yourself. The timing is quite suspicious, given the recent murders.
All right. Who is the victim?
Leonard Dahl, the head of our new recycling center. He was killed sometime during the night.
In a most gruesome manner, too. Gabriel will accompany you to the site.
Very well. Let's be on our way then.
Here we are. Have a look around. The man standing over there is our witness.
Got it. I'll let you know if I need any help.
Understood. I'll be here.
This is weird because if I have amnesia, am I the one that's the murdering everyone? Ha-ha! Alright, let's see. By the way, hello to all the new viewers. Hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday. Ah, yes. The SimCity, the way that it should be done. Yes. I was planning on playing that at one point because it's actually on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah.
Thank God you're here. Len...
Slow down, relax. You're safe. We're here to help. Start at the beginning.
Okay. The big organics processor. I woke up late last night, heard it fire up. I live next door, so I got dressed and walked in here. Leonard wasn't around, so I turned all the machines off. I went to look for him in his living quarters, but he wasn't there. I figured he was still out late with some of the guys and that the machines had sprung to life on their own somehow. I went back to bed and slept through the night. Didn't hear anything else. When I came back this morning to work just half an hour ago, Leonard was still gone. He's usually up and about way before my shift starts. I did a routine check of the organics processor and that's when I noticed his remains in there.
The victim is inside that machine?
Yes.
Could it have been an accident?
I don't know. God, I can't get it out of my head.
Please, try to calm down. Could it have been an accident?
It could, maybe he fell down in the pipe, and was torn to shreds. Oh, God, poor Leonard.
Yeah, so if you watched my previous stream, the previous game that I played, I played Kathy Rains. And Kathy Rain is a game by Clifftop Games and distributed by Raw Fury. And that got released in 2013, I think, 2016, sorry. And this one is their subsequent one that came out April of last year. So it's kind of a futuristic, augmented futuristic reality sound. It's a point and click. You know what, at least initially what it looks like, it sounds like, without the violence and the first person aspect of it, like if a Deus Ex was a point and click, this would be it. So far I'm an augmented agent. I came in to help with the investigation, and that's where we are. So it seems super freaking cool. It's amazing.
I have some more.
Okay.
How does the organics processor work?
No, don't make me think about that death trap.
Alright.
It's no use.
Okay, that doesn't do anything.
I don't want to. I don't need to know.
Okay. So let's look. Let's scan the area. There's literally nothing here. Any boot print? No, there's nothing here. Carl's bio, which is impossible because the guy's dead. Blade shape would be impossible. Maya's bio would be impossible. I would have figured something out with the smart scan though. Find it odd that there's nothing in here. Alright, so let's start from the bottom and go all the way around.
A control panel for this machine. Looks turned off. I probably shouldn't turn on the power before I know how this works. These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what. This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks, and then burning them to create biogas. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first. Guess that's the intake for materials to be.
Shredded human male remains, age indeterminate, coagulation suggests postmortem
Postmortem.
dismemberment.
This clearly wasn't an accident then. It was a disposal of a murder victim.
Yeah, boy.
I should try to get access to the remains behind the grinder.
Okay. Must be the same thing. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, so let's. Matching DNA. Okie dokie.
A control panel for this machine. Looks turned off. If I do that, the incinerator activates, and it might destroy the remains. I'll need to figure out something else.
Okay. Bin.
About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stinky.
Oh, just garbage. Alright.
A few crates of different sizes. Maybe for transporting some of the recycled materials?
Alright. There's nothing on him. And there's nothing on him. Alright, let's. I did. It did.
Guess that's the intake for materials to be.
There's nothing here. I did this before. There's stuff on the. Oh. Matching DNA. By the way, very appropriate. My review this week for my retro TV review is Murder, She Wrote. With Angela Lansbury. So apropos. I did not work it that way, but it did work out that way. Angela Lansbury, yes. To be honest, she looked pretty good till she was in her 60s when she did the thing about Angela Lansbury is, or at least the show, no matter where she went for 12 years, there was always a murder. If after like a season I would have asked questions like, why is there everywhere you go a murder? I guess it was loosely based, I guess Castle was loosely based on that, but at least Castle, it made sense because he was like a consultant for like the police department, which kind of made it relevant, like made it okay. Angela Lansbury was just a murder mystery writer, and she just like happened. She went to the washroom at one point. She went to take a piss, and there was a fucking murder. It's like, yeah, she's still kicking, but that's it. Like when she was doing the show, she was getting up there in age. She was like 60 something. Well, it was well, at least when the show finished. This is what, 30 years ago, 20 years ago. The show ended in '96. Then there was 4 TV movies. So, all right, so let's do this. Let's go for the trolley.
This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled with various junk.
Well, welcome to the club, kind sir. I became 40 on January 8th. So, welcome to the 40 Club. And I'm still playing video games. Ha ha!
This conveyor belt sends metal objects down into the smelter. All right, looks like these are the materials last put into the smelter.
Ooh.
Wow. I think I just found the weapon that killed Carl and Maya. No DNA or prints. So this knife must have been thoroughly cleaned.
Nice. Okay. Let's go in here.
Leonard's bed. Nothing out of the ordinary. This is probably where Leonard handled all of the paperwork.
No shit, Sherlock. Holy fuck.
Mostly history books and some fictional novels.
No, this is where he took a shit. Seriously. Sometimes. So obviously his DNA is everywhere. Okay, so let's now do... Maya's not there. Maya's not there. Carl. Blueprint. Smart scan. Okay.
I have some more questions.
Okay.
I don't want to share... What can you tell me about...
Don't remind me about that. It's horrible. Just horrible.
It's no use. He's having a panic attack.
Well then.
Gabriel?
Yes, ma'am?
So, it looks like Leonard's accident was a murder after all.
Seems so, yeah. We have to catch this psycho before he strikes again.
Agreed.
I have a feeling it's her. I don't know what it is. I got this wicked feeling that it's her. It doesn't make sense because she wasn't there for the first murder, but she was there for the second one, and she has amnesia for the third one. So, yeah. I don't know. I get this weird feeling.
Do you know how this big machine works?
No idea, but there's some kind of label on it near the switches. Maybe that can help?
Ah, I'll have a look. Okay.
Roger that, ma'am.
This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks, and then burning them to create biogas. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first. If I do that, a control panel for this machine looks turned off.
Is there anything here? I got the DNA evidence.
A razor sharp. That combination
Makes no sense. Of course it doesn't. Yeah, I could just imagine, because I just did this, and she said that she had to go... No, that's not what I wanted. I can't close the door?
Guess that's the intake. These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what. These must...
I supposed to know?
I don't think extra strength.
This is the sound. So this is the part that makes me think that it's Deus Ex. Listen to the sound of this. Also drains your energy. Muscle boost. Does that make you not think of the first Deus Ex when when you're activating one of your augments? It's JC Denton in female form, of course.
That combination
Makes no sense. All right. JC Denton. Ah. Okay, I don't know. There's something I have to do here. It's not very clear.
This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks and then burning them to create biogas.
Farts.
The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first. I have some more questions.
Okay.
No, you don't have.
So, tell me what you know about Leonard.
He was my supervisor. I've been working for him for about a year now.
Do you know anything about his private life?
He was kind of a quiet guy. He was strong as a horse. Fond of books, too.
He liked books? What kinds?
I don't know, all sorts. Maybe go check his room or something. I really didn't know him that well.
Okay, that's all I need for the time being.
All right.
There's... I don't know.
A few crates of different sizes. About half filled with God knows what. A few crates.
There's nothing here, and this...
If I do that, the incinerator activates, and it might destroy the remains. A control panel for this machine. Looks I don't see how the...
Like, I know I have to... I have to get behind this panel somehow.
I took him by surprise with this photo. I wanted to capture the real Alex, not the goofball posing for a picture.
Agree to the conduit. That doesn't do anything for me now. How can Leonard's DNA be on top of it and be inside unless they don't happen at the same time? Means it was manipulating the machine. There's something I'm missing here for sure.
If I do that, these must provide... I don't think extra... Sure, I could cut a cable, but I'm not sure why.
That's hilarious.
I don't think anything about... Do you know who the woman...
Too hard to tell.
That doesn't do anything. It has nothing to do with this thing. Alright. Let's see where we should go next. I'm a dumbass. I'm curious too. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna solve this. I'll be honest with you. So that was fine.
If I do that, these must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what.
Yeah, I can't turn it on though. No, it won't let me until I do something. I know the next step is I have to go behind this control panel and take out the goo.
This says the machine works by grinding down organic. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber. But the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first.
That's the thing I don't understand. Like, there's nothing... There's things there. Do you guys find the screen a little bit dark? Output. Oh, done. It's like a little bit filters. Oh, that's a little too much. I don't know. Just a little bit brighter. There we go. Alright, how the fuck are we gonna solve this shit? That is not fun. We got a new tool.
Hey, hush now. Look into my eyes. I'll make the pain go away.
Wait. Who are you?
I'm Special Agent Vera Englund. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm not sure how I can help, but I'll try. Man, I'm sweating like a pig. Weird.
How does the organics processor work?
The materials are sent through a grinder to be broken down and then burned to make biogas for fuel.
All right. Is there any way to access something that was sent through the machine?
Well, the grinding thing can be retracted by using the control panel, but it waits for the latest batch to be fully incinerated first.
So, what if I need to get something out of there without it burning up?
I suppose you could do that by disconnecting the incinerator.
And how would I do that?
I guess one way would be to cut off the power supply by unplugging the yellow cable over there, by the entrance.
Perfect. Thanks. What can you tell me about Leonard's death?
Wait, what? Leonard is dead? Oh. Now I remember. God. No.
God, this guy. Whoops. Give me a second. I'm just readjusting the brightness a bit. Alright. Alright, so we got our thing. Let's go through the power cables.
I tried pulling it loose, but it's stuck in there pretty good.
Strength for the win.
Okay, the yellow cable is just a control panel for this machine. Looks turned off. I think that retracted the grinding gears.
I don't know what that did.
Guess that's the intake for material. I think that engaged the grinding gears. I think that retracted the grinding gears. Gabriel?
Yes, ma'am?
Okay, that's all for now.
Roger that, ma'am.
So what am I supposed to do now? I don't think there's anything else I could do in there. Okay.
That action doesn't seem... I don't think anything... There was a small key among the remains. It must have been in the victim's pocket. Ugh, this is quite a mess. I'm not equipped to deal with this. I'll have to ask Dr. Pearson to come here and gather the body parts.
That sounds yummy.
Hey, Gabriel.
Yeah?
I've managed to secure the body. You're free to leave and get back to your other duties. The remains are in quite bad shape, so I think it's best if Dr. Pearson collects them.
Roger that, ma'am. I think the doctor has some medical emergency this morning, but he should be able to take care of it today or tomorrow.
Good. Tell him to bring it all to the morgue.
Will do.
Because it's
I'll
not
go
gonna
find him
rot.
right away.
Can I leave too? I really need to go get a drink.
I suppose. I'll call for you if I come up with any more questions.
Okay. I never got to ask him about this key. Well then.
Hi, honey.
No, no. Wait, what? It wasn't a dream? I must be going crazy. The blue is messing with my head.
That's one way to say hello. You doing okay there, darling?
Not really, Alex.
How can I help then? This is weird for me, too.
I have no idea. It's so strange seeing you like this.
Well, I'm here now. Maybe we should just try to make the best of it.
I guess so.
Great. So, how are you doing? Really?
Oh, you know, keeping it together somehow. I thought taking on this case would give me a chance to get away from everything.
I get that. We went through a lot.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I'll let you get back to the case. Let's talk later, all right?
Okay. I must be losing my mind.
Indubitably. Indubitably. So, the thing is that because of the augmentations, I guess in Deus Ex it's the neuroprosine. So if I take that for my implants, it gives me hallucinations, or it can give me nightmares, migraines, sudden migraines, and so on. amnesia as well, so I'm feeling the effects of that. I have a feeling something's is really like getting into it, and something's playing on my mind. So as I'm doing the investigation, this is playing in my mind. So Mimir Road. Oh, okay. So this is the north. All right.
Hey there.
Hi. Whoa, badass coat.
Oh, thanks. Got it a week ago.
Right on. You need to get some patches and stickers and shit for it too. Give it some personality.
I might just do that. So, you're some kind of artist.
Yeah? What do you think?
It reminds me of a fractal pattern. It looks like two flowers hugging. It's gotta be ball lightning, right?
It reminds me of a fractal pattern.
Huh. That's an interesting take.
Okay.
I don't need to write down any. I'll leave him to his art. A mural depicting some kind of abstract art.
I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going at this point.
Maybe later. I don't feel an urge.
Okay.
Not sure what happened here, but it looks like old damage. Somebody swept up the glass on the outside, but didn't bother with actually repairing the windows.
Downtown Montreal.
Doesn't look functional. There's probably a staircase somewhere.
Okay.
I think that leads to a church of some kind.
Okay, so basically there's no point of being here. Alright, let's go east.
Some fairly advanced solar panels. Those alone should be capable of powering up several blocks. A light beacon, marking the northern edge of the town disk. Not sure where that door leads. Not sure where the...
Okay, where does this go? Am I allowed to go to the junk heap?
I don't have a reason to visit the junk heap right now.
Okay. Let's go south. The walking around is annoying. I have to give it that much. Oh, that's what it is. The artist is gone.
Hi there, Walter.
Morning, miss. How was your first night in town?
Yeah, have a nice night's sleep? Well, I sure didn't. This numbnut forgot to unplug me, so I had to listen to his snoring for 9 hours.
I protest, Nissa. I hardly ever sleep for more than 7.
Oh, wow. That makes it much less like torture.
I slept okay. The bed was a bit too soft for my taste, but I'll live.
Glad to hear it. So, what can I do for you today?
I guess you heard what happened in the recycling center.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but man, people dropping dead left and right like this, it's getting real scary out there.
Ever see this key before?
Nope, first time. It, looks really nice.
Hey, Rush. Thank you for the host, man. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Been a while. Alright, so there's nothing else for me to do with
I'm
this
off.
guy.
See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
I saw you streaming a little bit earlier today. I saw your alert. I didn't have a Yeah, it's a little bit of a different take from what I normally play. The last few games have been point and clicks, modern point and clicks. So yeah, so this one is from it's the same creators as Kathy Rain, which I previously just played. It's their next game that they came out in April 2019 called Whispers of the Machine. And it's by Clifftop Games, and it's distributed by Raw Fury. And yeah, so it's an 8-bit style. It's kind of an old retro type of game, back to like a throwback to the Sierra point and clicks, like Police Quest, Simon's Quest, not Simon's Quest, King's Quest, sorry, and Space Quest. Anything that was Sierra with a quest in it.
Looks like an apartment.
I don't have to go there, so let's go to the town square. Let's go ask some questions. First thing, I should always go to a police station.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. Can I be of assistance?
I found this among Leonard's remains.
Ah, probably his key then. Unless the killer dropped it in there. In any case, I don't know what it opens.
Well, that guy
All right,
was.
I'm off.
That guy
Look
was.
out there.
That guy was really like helpful. It's a key that opens something, but I don't know what. Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you for your helpfulness.
Commissary?
Yes.
Any idea of what this opens?
Nope. Not a clue.
Nobody knows what anything opens in this.
I had a few questions.
By all means.
I learned that Leonard's death wasn't an accident. He was placed in that machine after his death.
I suspected as much. Any leads on his killer?
No, but it would be a strange coincidence if there was no connection to Carl and Maya.
I concur. Thanks for the update. We remain at your disposal if you need help.
Thanks, Marash. Really appreciate it. Gentleman and a scholar. By the way, good luck in school if you're still in school. And see you again. Thank you. Please come again.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Is there anything I can go?
I don't need to look that. I don't need to look.
Okay.
A collection of what seems to be both. I guess, and a small local.
All right, that's that. So they were useless. Oh, wait.
It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the.
Okay. Let's go to the clinic and see what's happening there.
I'm guessing those. It's a map of. I don't want to share that with.
Like, I don't know what the fuck it opens. You should have to ask people. Well, that's nice. There's no one here. Well then. Let's go back out. These guys are still here?
I don't have anything else to. I don't have any.
Like, there's. These guys don't do anything? They just fucking sit around? One of the two was supposed to go to. Okay, there's no one in there. Alright.
Hi there. I see that there's been some progress with the fallen power line.
Yep. Feel free to head in now.
Great. I'll do that later. Looks like she's trying to fix something in this power box.
So observant. Holy poopsicles. Ah, boy. By the way, I'm just going to enter. I'm going to put the pieces together at one point. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I'm going to put the pieces together. So.
The collapse occurred on what we now refer to as Year Zero AR, Anno Reducto, Year of the Collapse. During this time, AI was involved intimately in every part of our lives. The typical family could not be sustained without it for more than a few weeks. A coalition of anti-technology, anti-globalist, and religious movements, referred to as the Human Wave, reached a critical mass due to a series of AI incidents across the globe. A growing fear of the singularity, mainly proposed by Voice for Human Progress, VFHP, was a contributing factor, as were proven hardware faults in widespread robotics across the globe. On June 2nd, the third decree UN resolution was passed, declaring that all AI was scheduled to be discontinued over a course of 10 years. An observant reader may notice that this definition is different from the third decree we live by today, wherein CPUs are completely outlawed. This is because the third decree has been amended 12 times. However, the phasing out period for AI did not proceed as planned, and we now enter an era in which there are large holes in our historical records. But we do know that there was a massive worldwide blackout, rendering most computer chips and processors in the world unusable. Contemporary scholars have theorized about what exactly caused this sudden change. If it was a deliberate large-scale attack, an unintended consequence of the ongoing shutdowns, or if there could be natural causes, such as solar flares. The evidence is scarce, and the lack of global communication and infrastructure, not to mention the struggle for daily survival, has made truth-seeking in this matter extraordinarily difficult. Regardless, the end result was clear. From that day, the old world was no more. In the dark, we took our first stumbling steps as truly free humans, surrounded by our mountains of dead machines. Due to the third decree, AI today is practically non-existent outside sanctioned laboratory conditions. Fringe terrorist groups such as the Conduit and End Protocol, EP, still try to resurrect AI, but have been successfully fought and nearly wiped out by authorities. Critics of the nanosubstance Blue claim that despite it lacking CPUs, it is a form of intelligent neural network warranted to be included in the third decree. Defenders of Blue tend to cite the Fourth Amendment, where transhumanism efforts in the form of human augmentation are declared legal. However, the Fourth Amendment was written before the discovery of Blue, when primitive mechanical and cybernetic implants were the only options for human augmentation. The Human Wave was a loose affiliation of political and religious movements with the supreme goal of eradicating AI. It is widely considered to be the largest single cause of the collapse. Post-collapse, the movement continued its activities to some extent up to 4AR, but gradually lost its ability to maintain any larger operations due to the extensive deglobalization. Over time, the subgroups of the Human Wave splintered back into their original factions. Some, having accomplished their goals, ceased to exist completely. Others, like the Church of Epos, Earth Preservation Orthodox Society, were formed to find a new place in a post-collapse world.
Yeah, that was interesting.
A regeneration pod kept people healthy and energetic. No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it. I'm pretty sure these were flown autonomously, and that some famous world leader got killed by hackers who took control of her vehicle. A terrorist group claimed responsibility, and there was a bloody civil war.
All right.
Looks like this is modeled from how the world looked pre-collapse. There's no crack caused by the Hyperloop failure, and the crater field is nowhere to be seen. Wow, this thing must have been fearsome back in the day.
It looks like the robots in He-Man. Those, not He-Man, sorry, She-Ra. She-Ra, She-Ra, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. She-Ra.
Path of the Pilgrim. Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse. It's hard to think that most people had several of these in their homes once upon a time. This facility has been deemed compliant with the Third Decree, 12th Amendment, on November 4th, 79 AR.
There's literally nothing in here. You would figure her DNA would be in here. She fucking worked in here. There's nothing in here. Alright. Well then. Did I miss anything? Nope, I did not miss anything. Alright.
Looks like an old hover. I don't need to go.
I don't know where to go next though.
I don't have any business in the school.
Mimir Road. Cool, psych. Lurk away, kind sir. I do declare. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Leonard Dahl was somehow killed and then shredded to bits in the recycling center. Due to the state of the remains, there is no clear cause of death. So, the murder victims were likely conduit members. If that's true, their activities must be somehow connected to the... Katarina Berg, aka Melinda, a resident of Nordson for 2 years. She was likely in some kind of relationship with Carl. Stina Ruth, ex-agent, and the designated overseer of Nordsund. I think I can learn a lot from her. Maya Strand, age 41, was the first murder victim and the superintendent of the Nordsund Museum. Based on what I found, I suspect that both she and Carl were members of the conduit. Dr. Pearson seems competent, but he's definitely got some quirks.
That's putting it lightly.
Walter sure is an oddball, but I have to say he's a breath of fresh air. It's easy to get stuck in gloom on a murder case like this, and some lighthearted humor helps take the edge off.
But it's the people you have to look. You have to look.
Gabriel
after.
seems like a straight shooter, a competent, no bullshit cop.
Wow, she actually swore. What a thing. All right, Leonard
I
Dahl.
should try to find out more about Leonard. There has to be some connection between him and the previous murders. Let's go to her apartment and see if there's anything. There's no one here. Oh, the maintenance guy's gone. There's that red light again. Something must be wrong. Oh, the tank is nearly out of nutrients. I should keep an eye out for a replacement canister.
The only other place I found a nutrient canister was maybe in her Maya's apartment. It was on top of the museum, right? Yeah, so it's here. I had a brain flatulence right there. I had brain flatulence.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. I don't think this is the nutrient canister I'm looking for. The receptacle on the womb tank was much smaller. This looks like some kind of dispenser, though. So if I find the right container, I might be able to refill it here.
Okay. I need to find a container. Where can I find a container? In the canteen, maybe? It's the only place where I was able to get food.
Looks like it's filled with robot. Looks like an old various. I don't have 3 plastic, a few a neat stack of. I think they.
I don't know if. No, there's no one here. Maybe the robot guy would know. I do like the soundtrack. I have to admit, it is a nice soundtrack.
Hi again.
Hey there.
I guess you heard.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but man, people.
Hey, Walter, do you happen to have any containers for liquid nutrients?
Oh, I'm fresh out of those. Sold my last one to Maya Strand. Said she was working on a processing unit for a high-energy liquid food solution. Like people actually want to eat goo.
All right. Thanks anyway. I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police.
Well, I was just there. For fuck's sake.
It's the key I found. It's the key I found. That combination makes no.
Okay, sure. Where can I fucking get a goddamn canister? Would it be in her fucking apartment? Maybe I could find it here. Actually.
Hello again.
Hey there.
I'm looking for a nutrient canister. Know where I can get my hands on one of those?
No idea. But didn't Maya have some kind of machine in her apartment for that sort of thing?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck out there.
Which I was. I was literally right there. Didn't allow me to take the fucking canister. I must be able to get a canister somehow.
I need to find.
Wait, what does it say?
Leonard, I need to find a replacement canister for the womb tank in the apartment.
God damn it.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I'm looking for a nutrient canister. Nowhere can get my hands on one of those.
A nutrient what?
Never mind.
Well, that's that.
That's all I need.
Very well.
Alright, so let's go back to her apartment. Ah, boy. Boy, boy, boy. Let's try this number 2.
I already searched. It's a sketch of. I have no clue what the. Looks like various plant samples. A trophy in the shape of a. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. I don't think this is the nutrient canister I'm looking for. This looks like some kind of dispenser. Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. That action doesn't.
Where the fuck do I get the canister? Where do I go?
Everything under.
Just a norm.
Okay, so she doesn't do anything. I can't go in.
No need to go.
No
I don't.
need to go
Looks
in
like
there.
an old.
Yeah, so. Maybe the school?
I don't have any business in the school.
Like, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go for this thing. It makes no sense, Capitan. The canteen would make the most sense. Maybe the clinic?
Oh, I read that.
A fitting quote, considering the circumstances. I need to find a.
I can't talk to her about it? Jesus Christ.
One last waiting room. Appears to be a. I think that's for. I suppose that's where the. I'll wash my hands when.
Well, it's definitely not there. Maybe in the patient room?
Various medical. Unused. A portable. An old pre. I don't. Looks like no pa.
Oh, thank you. You are so observant. The only other place I would have left would be to go to my apartment and see if there's a canister there. I highly doubt there would be. But we shall see.
I already searched that. Nice big lemon. No, I'm not. Maybe later. Doesn't appear.
Okay. The only other place I didn't check is in the fucking bedroom itself. Because I know where to fill it. I just don't know where the container is. There's nothing here.
Looks like something is missing here. That action doesn't.
It's not here. There's nothing in here. Fuck. I am lost. And I think it's time for me to... I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. And I gotta prep for work tomorrow. Alright guys. I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Let me just save and quit. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you to everyone that passed by tonight and to chatted away and lurked and whatever. Thank you so much for passing by. I'd like to say thanks to Rush DVD, Psych, for passing by and chatting it up and just saying hello. Thanks, Rush, for the host. Really appreciate it. This week, if you want to read my review, is I reviewed very apropos Murder, She Wrote with Angela Lansbury as the famous Jessica Fletcher, the author that went everywhere and there was always a murder for 12 years. Yeah, that's it. Hope that you guys have a wonderful week. I'm going to try to stream a little bit more this week. The last few weeks have been total chaos and I haven't been able to stream as much as I wanted to. I'm hoping to be able to finish this week. And after this, I'm probably going to be playing Metro Exodus DLC, Sam's Story. And I can't wait to play that. So please come back again this week. Have a wonderful week, and I shall see you next time. Ciao, guys.